I think it's a privilege to give your testimony of how God pursued me and I became a follower of His. The tragedy of my story is that I was raised in a Christian home, and my parents, the one who they served, the God that they served, wasn't the God that I served. In fact, I chose not to believe that there was a God. And in my teens and in my 20s, for 15 to 20 years, I chose to say there is no God, and I can live on my own. I could do my own thing. In fact, I told my parents I would be successful and show you that there is no God. Well, I could tell you about my drinking days, and I could tell you about my divorce. I can tell you about spending time in jail. I can tell you about the hard times. I can tell you about being laid off. But that was the old life, because God pursued me. He came to me in different scenarios, in different circumstances, and in an instant, on a Promise Keepers conference, God spoke to me and says, "Why do you believe I don't exist?" And it hit me that that was where God really did exist, and that He says who He is, and that He loves me. And at that point, God spoke to me, and He said, "Louis, you are out of control. You have so much pride in your life. You're arrogant, and I'm going to help you with that." And He challenged me to have an accountability partner, to bring somebody along to help me grow and help me stay out of this pride thing that I struggled with. That was 35 years ago. I've had an accountability group or partner to help me with my growth in Christ. I've had men's Bible study for 35 years, have not missed a week. I've had a study every week since then. It's a big thing to me, yeah. My walk with God was safe. It was going to church, it was leaving church, it wasn't practicing or living for Christ. You know, I didn't know what life was about. I made a shambles of it, and because of Christ, there's no other way to live. And real life is with Christ, being involved in every single segment of your life. He knows every aspect of your life. Let Him in, and you will be victorious and powerful, and you will be just consumed with the peace that passes all understanding. I pray that He gives you the God moments. Don't play it safe as a Christian. I disciple people because that is a commandment. Go and make disciples. The biggest thing I like about cell groups is that people can break down the barriers, become vulnerable, and God can speak to us as a group, and that we can challenge one another, and God can use each other in that. You can't have that in corporate worship. It allows you to bear, to be challenged, and to ponder and try it out.